Brad Pitt's love life has long been one of Hollywood's favorite obsessions, an ever-shifting timeline of rising stars, on-set sparks, whirlwind romances, and headline-making heartbreaks. From his earliest days in the industry to his most iconic relationships, each chapter reveals something about the man behind the fame. Brad Pitt has long been one of Hollywood's most written-about bachelors or romantic icons, depending on the era. Over decades, his relationships have involved actresses, models, musicians, and high-profile public figures. Many of these relationships helped shape his image. Some ended in heartbreak or controversy, others in famous marriages. Here's a detailed look at his most notable relationships and what we know or don't about them. It's often hard to verify very early relationships, especially rumors from before someone becomes famous. A few names occasionally crop up as alleged paramours in his early days, but many remain speculative or unsubstantiated. Publicly confirmed dating history really starts in the mid to late 1980s. Shalane McCall, 1987 to 1988. As a young actor appearing on television, Pitt reportedly dated McCall, known for her role on Dallas. Sources say they were romantically involved off-camera while he guest-starred on the show. Jill Schoelen, 1989. Pitt's first known engagement was to Schoelen, his co-star in Cutting Class. Their engagement lasted only a few months before it ended when she admitted that her feelings had changed during a trip abroad. Pitt has recounted that he traveled out of loyalty, only to discover she was in love with someone else. Christina Applegate, 1989. That same year, Pitt briefly dated the actress. The relationship is best remembered for Applegate attending a high-profile public event with him, only to reportedly ditch him for another man mid-event. E.G. Daily, 1989. Also in 1989, Pitt was linked with voice actress E.G. Daily for a short time. Their relationship is described as brief and part of a string of short-lived romances during this period. This early period reflects the life of a rising actor, brief relationships, little stability, and a search for identity both personally and professionally. Juliette Lewis, 1989 to 1993. One of Pitt's most public-facing early relationships was with Lewis. They met on the set of the TV movie Too Young to Die? When she was a teenager. Their relationship lasted several years, and Pitt would later call it one of the greatest relationships I've ever been in. Thandiwe Newton, 1994. During the filming of Interview with the Vampire, Pitt was reportedly involved briefly with Newton. The romance was low-key and short-lived, but marked the actor's transition into more serious and controversial film roles. Jitka Polodek, circa 1994. Shortly after his relationship with Lewis ended, Pitt was seen with model Polodek, for example at the premiere of Legends of the Fall. Their time together was brief and not heavily publicized. At this point, Pitt was transitioning from rising actor to global star. His relationships reflected both the instability of fame and a pattern of partnering with fellow artists. Gwyneth Paltrow, 1995 to 1997. Possibly the most famous relationship of his early career. Pitt and Paltrow met on the set of Seven, which quickly evolved into the mid-90s It couple. Pitt publicly called her his angel and the love of my life when accepting a Golden Globe in 1996. They became engaged in December 1996, but split in mid-1997. The breakup surprised many and fueled tabloid speculation. Paltrow later acknowledged that she felt unprepared for such a commitment at 22. Despite the breakup, the relationship remains one of the most iconic in 1990s Hollywood. Reflecting years later, Paltrow admitted their youthfulness and immaturity played a role. That relationship marked a turning point. Pitt was now a full-fledged Hollywood heartthrob, with personal life as headline material. Late 1990s, early 2000s, from flings to first marriage. Claire Forlani, circa 1997 to 1998. Briefly after Paltrow, Pitt was linked to his Meet Joe Black co-star, Claire Forlani. Their relationship didn't last long and was soon overshadowed by what came next.
Jennifer Aniston, 1998 to 2005. Probably the most globally known pairing. Pitt and Aniston met in 1998, often said to be on a blind date set up by agents, and by 2000 they were married, cementing their status as Hollywood's golden couple. Their marriage combined film industry fame with television-era popularity, but despite public adoration, they announced their separation in January 2005. Divorce followed later that year. They remain two of Hollywood's most high-profile exes. Their marriage and split set the stage for much of Pitt's later personal narrative. After his breakup with Aniston, Pitt began a relationship with Angelina Jolie, his co-star in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Their romance quickly became a tabloid sensation. They later married in 2014. Pitt and Jolie went on to have 6 children together, 3 biological, 3 adopted, and their union became a defining part of both their personal and public lives. Their relationship ended in 2016, and after extended legal and personal conflict, their divorce was finalized in 2019. The period was marked by intense media scrutiny, custody disputes, and public attention. This era in Pitt's life was among the most intense. His public persona changed from bachelor heartthrob to family man, and then to controversial figure, subject to public speculation and legal drama. After the end of his marriage with Angelina, Pitt kept a lower profile romantically for a few years. He was linked to several names, many of which remained unconfirmed or were quickly denied. Still, by late 2022, a new relationship became genuinely public. Ines de Ramon, 2022 to present. Ines de Ramon, a jewelry executive and former spouse of actor Paul Wesley, began dating Pitt in late 2022. Their relationship was first reported following a concert appearance together, and in 2024, she reportedly moved into his Los Angeles home, indicating a serious and committed partnership. By 2024, the couple made their red carpet debut at the Venice Film Festival, a significant public step, suggesting Pitt is comfortable reintroducing romance into his life in a quieter, more private manner than previous decades.